Hey, welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. Brock and the birthday
Hey, what's
boy.
happening? Gah!
Oh, Jesus. Balloon came out of nowhere, man. Son of a bitch. Actually, this is kind of fun. So we're doing another back in the day. Obviously, it's what we do here on the After Show podcast, web exclusive. But this is kind of fun because this is what happened back in the day, August 9th, the same day Hunter was born.
Oh.
So this is kind of like what happened on your birthday. So let's go back in the day, August 9th, 233 years ago in 1790. The Columbia returned to Boston Harbor after a 3-year voyage, becoming the first ship to carry the American flag around the world. Here's my thing, though. Did it? How do we know? There wasn't pictures.
You're
all right. Like, how do we know he did?
Somebody could have just wrote that down, right?
Right. Yeah, we were there and we went there and we went there.
I swear it happened.
They just found an island nearby and they just hung out for a while right there.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. Let's move on.
Okay.
It's a cool fact, but come on.
Isn't that cool? I mean, come on. How about 121 years ago in 1902 on August 9th, Edward VII was crowned King of England following the death of his mother, Queen Victoria.
Oh, big day.
I am the king. Give me my shiny crown and my scepter, and you will kneel to me.
I feel like we talk about this a lot, the kings and queens back in the day, because it's always going like hundreds of years back. And
so fucking stupid. What a joke. What a joke.
Why
do I need to kneel to you? Because I am the king. My dad was the king, and and his dad. They were all kings, and I come from a long line of kings. I am royalty.
Yeah.
My blood is pure. No, you're a fucking dude that's wearing a robe and a crown.
You're just another dude. You're just born in a time where you think you're better than everybody else. Get on your high horse and get the hell out.
I'll get on my steed, but I'll have to have people help me up there because I don't want to get my pantaloons dirty.
Cloak.
My cloak is stupid. So what a dumb thing. It's so dumb. The fact that in 2023 we still have kings and queens. Yeah. It's what children play. Let's see. 79 years ago, 1944, the Forest Service and Wartime Advertising Council unleashed their hairy new fire prevention spokes thing, Smokey Bear. A few years later, country singer Eddie Arnold did a song about him called Smokey the Bear in 1952. Only you can prevent forest fires.
I wish I was born on a more exciting day.
The day's kind of boring.
Yeah. Let's get to the real important. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. 1985.
Let's see. Let's see if anything did happen in the 8. No, nothing happened in 1985 of note.
What? There was a big significant.
Not really.
Thing on August 9th, 1985.
Not really. It's not here. It's not on the list. Didn't make the list. What about this? 32 years ago.
I wonder what I'm talking about.
I wonder what that. I don't see anything.
There's something that happened August 9th, 1985. Was one of the biggest significant events in American history.
I don't know. I've seen those baby pictures. I think people are like, oh,
they are pretty rough, dude. Hey, you know what? No, I will say something, and I'm not gloating. I had nothing to do with it, kind of. I mean, the doctor did, but this was kind of a cool thing that happened on my birthday, for my birthday.
Yeah.
My mom had her tubes untied. It was one of the first surgeries so you know how you have your tubes tied? Done having babies. So back in 85,
loads in there and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't do it. Jeez, man, I'm talking about my parents here, all right? So I'm trying to focus. All right. So she had my two sisters, older sisters, and then I had an older brother who passed away.
Right.
At 4 years old. And after he was born, she had her tubes tied.
Yeah.
So they weren't having any more kids. This is back in 81 or 80, something like that. Yeah, 81. Yeah. And so when he passed away, my dad really wanted to have a boy.
Yeah.
And so they had the surgery. They're like, how can this happen? They're like, we could try.
Yeah.
So they had him untied is the way to put it. Untied.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they had me. And even the doctors were like, damn, it worked.
That's wild. And then they had your brother, who was not planned, obviously.
Hey, he was planned. And then boom, CJ and I were born.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Yep.
back in the 80s.
It's a miracle, man. When you think about that stuff, like it's a miracle that any of us are here. Out of the thousands
Seriously.
of swimmers of sperm.
Look it up.
that
Look
are
up
out there.
how many in each. I hate saying the word ejaculation.
Yeah. How many
Sperm.
sperms are in one ejaculation? That means a fertile man may produce between 40 million and 1,800 million sperm cells in total.
Think about that. Okay, now the math
So
isn't
80
done
to
yet.
30,
The math
80 to
isn't-
300 million.
Okay, so what's the middle one right there? Just pick an even number.
So like, let's say just like 150 million.
150 million.
Let's just say
okay,
that.
now look up how many times a male ejaculates in his lifetime.
Well, and you think about like at the average, and your dad's a stud, so he was probably just left and right.
We'll say
you know what I mean?
on average once a day.
Hold on. How many average amount
I'm getting to a mind-blowing fact here. All right, we're getting there slowly,
a year?
and I think you know where I'm getting at.
Let's see. 14 gallons of ejaculate in his lifetime.
Gross. I don't
Jesus.
need to know. No, gross. Stop.
Let's see. I'm not getting a good answer
Okay,
here.
so
Like how many times?
the point is 150 what?
Well, here,
million
let's do a little
times-
math. Okay, we'll just do a little math. We'll do a little math. Okay, here, I'm gonna get the calculator out. Or
So
I'll
we'll say
just do it
once
here.
a day, 365 times. We'll say how many years?
Hold on,
365 times.
Let me get my calculator out. Okay.
Times. We'll say 20 years because in that 20-year span, that's usually about the time.
Because
you have
when
kids.
I was
From
a
20
young
to
man,
40.
yeah.
All
So
right,
365
times 20 times 150 million.
That's 7,300 ejaculates times 150,000,000. Right? Yeah, 100. So my calculator won't even do it.
It exploded.
it
You know
says-
why? You know why? It's because it doesn't understand that number. You being
Yeah.
alive is so significant.
Dude, it's wild.
And the
It's
odds
wild,
of
man.
you being here and listening
Well,
to this and being
and
a part
add
of
in
this are absolutely extravagant.
And add in the fact too, even with you, like if your brother would have survived, you wouldn't be here.
There you go. Put the odds up
And
even
then-
more.
The odds up even more, and then also doing a surgery that wasn't super common back
Odds
then.
up even more.
Yep.
Dude,
God,
it
they got
is
you.
wild to even think about.
They fucking got you, Jesus. that
I
sucks.
know. Then that alien baby popped out. It's like, damn.
Well, no, and
Out of 150 million of those, that's what.
I think about that too with my daughter. Like out of all the stages of my life when we could have had kids,
Mhm.
all right, like everything happened for a reason to get to where we were at to have that child that was born.
Well, think about
it's
put it
weird,
in this
dude.
perspective. Okay,
Yeah.
that one that ejaculate that happened that night, there were 150 million different kids.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Different,
different human beings, possible
Yep.
different human beings. Not Riley, not Timmy, there are 150 million different people
each unique
that could have
unique-
happened that
Yep.
one time.
Yeah.
Pow.
And it's us. And this is what and this
They
is
got
where
you.
we're at.
They got me. It's wild. A variation of us.
Yeah.
Pretty close, Brock, but a different
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to think about.
Weird.
You're special.
Yeah.
That's what I always bring up.
Oh,
when
you're
people
definitely special.
I am in different ways. So anytime you feel bad about yourself, or you feel bad, things are bad, things
Yeah.
are down, you feel depressed.
Yeah.
Just think about that fact.
Yeah.
Like you won the Mega Millions times over. You won the Mega Millions a million times.
A mega million times.
mega million times, if that's
billion.
even-
That sounds
You
right.
know?
That's right. I know, dude. It's wild, man.
Here we
That's
are.
wild. Yep.
I'm gonna go do something with my day.
I know, right? That was like, what am I doing with my life, man? Well, and now, and think about it now, too, Hunter. I mean, you're 38 years into this life, too. That's
38 years in.
fucking weird, dude.
Don't
That's a
piss
lot of
it away.
days.
Don't piss it away.
Yep. Yep.
No.
We got deep there.
I know.
Just like your dad did and your mom.
Ah.
I ruined your birthday. I ruined your birthday.
Don't ruin my birthday, you bastard.
Well, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank
You know
you.
what? You're one in a gazillion.
A gazillion. Thanks.
One in a
I'm
gazillion.
special.
I'm special. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. That's your Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. We'll see you next time.